Welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, coming at you with some more creepypastas because this is my life now. If you happen to be new here, hit that subscribe button, that way you never miss a moment on all things gaming. And with that, let's get to the scariest Earthbound creepypastas, Hacked ROM. These creepypasta stories are always very long, and we at Top 10 Gaming hate that we have to summarize them so quickly when so many key details still exist. So, we will be doing more of these solo creepypastas where we break down and tell the tale of a single scary story. This Earthbound creepypasta is based on a story called Hacked ROM that was written by a user called SmileCat98 on DeviantArt.com. Earthbound is a 1994 Japanese RPG where your character Ness and his party of 4 travel the world to collect 8 melodies to defeat the evil alien forces of Gigas. The story begins with our protagonist who was such a big fan of the game that they searched for an emulator and ROM just to feel the nostalgia again. They even bought a controller converter to really recapture the feeling of the old game. Our gamer waits until night to play because they felt the atmosphere of the game would be much better if they played in the dark. They hadn't played the game for years but still remembered how to get around for the most part. That was until they stumbled into an area they didn't remember. The game appeared to be glitching, and every time they would go into this one area of the game it would immediately boot them to the game over screen. This happened a few times, and each time they would reset the game only to find the save file to be missing. Deciding to stick to the beaten path, they played avoiding that certain area, but the weirdness didn't stop there. His character Ness appeared to be acting odd. Then when they arrived in Happy Village, it was blue and the music seemed to be slowed down, playing at a very low tone. Shaking off the weirdness and hoping the rest of the game was normal, they continued, and boy were they wrong. They finally reached the final boss Gigas, but it skipped the first form and then went right into its second form. Suddenly, everyone in their party except for Ness had 0 health. Seemingly out of nowhere, a text box appeared that said, "Why did you do it? Why? Why?" The word why in all caps began flooding the screen. Gigas hit Ness, knocking his health from 200 to 0. Then, the game over glitch reappeared and was stuck on the screen. Frustrated by this hacked ROM, they reset the game again only to find the save file had disappeared. They had come so far just to have everything erased. When they started a new game, they were in Saturn Valley, except the ground was a darkish green and the pond was a blood red. To make things even more scary, all of the Saturns were covered in blood. The protagonist notes in their retelling of the story that they know how cliche this is going to sound, but the Saturns were also crying blood. This time when making it to the final boss, the same text appeared saying, "Why did you do it? Why?" Except this time, they addressed someone by name. Gigas actually said, "Why did you abort me, Sophie? We could have had fun." Out of nowhere, the computer just shut off. They tried to do everything to restart the computer, but it wouldn't start up. They decided to take a break and come back after a shower. Except when they returned, the computer was on and something was on the screen. They ran over confused, and a version of what looked like our protagonist was on the screen. It then stuck out its tongue and seemed to be so real. How could this possibly be happening? The lookalike actually grabbed their tongue and began pulling it out. Not with ease either. They continued to pull on their tongue as they screamed in pain. The blood-curdling screams blared through the speakers until it ripped its tongue completely out of its face. Blood began filling the screen until the character then drowned in its own blood. Before it reached the top of the screen though, a final text box appeared that read, "This will be our secret, okay?" And before they could even react, the computer went to the blue screen of death. One hack ROM terrified them and then destroyed their computer. When they tried to search for the website where they downloaded the ROM to complain, the moderator said that they never even had an Earthbound ROM. And that has been the scariest Earthbound creepypastas, Hacked ROM. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. And if you happen to be new here, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and comment down below with your thoughts on this creepy story. Plus, if you want more videos like this one, click that playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Gaming, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.